Like and subscribe in the next 5 seconds or Empire Clan's What Blitz will stop posting.
Hello there, welcome back to the channel. Today's video will be on the Progetto 46, which is another tank that's on sale right now. Currently for 8,500 gold by itself and 10,000 gold with equipment and the camo. So this is an Italian tier 8 premium medium tank with an auto reloader gun. So this will be like kind of like a guide review thing, whether you should buy it or not. So first of all, I'm just gonna say it now. If you're like, this tank is really kind of hard to play. It's like, it's really good, but only if you like play it right. There's like, I've seen a bunch of them like in games where people just don't know how to play them and then they get blown up and they get nuked. So it's got like absolutely no armor. So it's basically like a Leopard 1, and then, oop, I got the text. Okay, so it's basically like a Leopard 1, which I also have, and then, so it can be really good, but you have to like play it extra careful, because everyone's gonna load the HE on you. But first, we're gonna talk about the auto reloader gun. So that's like a thing that's on currently just the Italian tanks only, the P44 Pantera, Standard B, and Progetto 65 have it. And basically what it is it's like a K91's standard auto loader gun with a magazine, but the K91, like, you have, so you fire one shot and then you wait like 3 seconds to reload it, fire another, and then after you fire 3 shots, then you have to wait 16 seconds to reload all 3 shots, and then after that 16 seconds you'll have all 3 shots back again. That's the auto loader. A lot of the tanks have it, like the French AMX Bat Chat tanks have that. And then whereas the auto reloader is different because it fires once you fire like one shell, for example, then if you don't shoot another shell, it'll start reloading that shell automatically. And then when you fire all 3 shells, it'll reload each shell individually instead of all together. So I'm just gonna do like a quick training thing just to show how that gun works. So basically you can see there's those 3, just like a standard auto loader. You have those 3 ammo things, but then instead of waiting 16 seconds, I'm waiting 6 seconds. Then after the 6 seconds, 1 shell loads, and then there's 4 seconds that I wait, and then the second shell loads, and then another 4 seconds, and then you have the third shell load. And then, so if you fire 1 shell, then you wait 2 seconds to load the next shell, and then you wait 4 seconds to load that last shell. So you can like if you take 1 shot, then you're able to like take other shots. So if you empty out the entire magazine, you have a 2.5 seconds between shots. So if you fire every single shell out, then after 6 seconds, I think it's 6 seconds, then 1 shell will load, and then you wait 4 seconds for the second one to load. And then instead of waiting for the third one, you can also just shoot right then. And you can also just shoot it like a single shell tank with it'd be like a 6-second reload tank. But so it's kind of hard to play this though. It's not simple. It's not like you just like keep shooting or you wait for the entire thing to reload, because if you want to get the most damage per minute out, like you can't just, don't shoot it like a single shell tank for sure. Don't like just after every 6 seconds, don't just fire, because you'll be losing a lot of damage per minute. Because remember, the first reload is 6 seconds, and then the second one is 4 seconds. So the second one's a lot quicker, and you're able to get another 240 damage out, which would be 480 damage combined. So basically, this tank is, well, you have no armor for sure, so you have to be really careful. But what I would do is like pretend there's like an enemy out there that I see. You're able to fire like your shells out, and then if that enemy is still sitting out in the open with no cover, then I'm just gonna use this. If it looks like he's not even gonna go behind cover yet, like there's no cover, or he's not even moving, or he doesn't spawn me, I'll just reload my second shell, and then that way I'm able to get 2 shots on him. And then if it looks like he's gonna get behind cover, then just use your 1 shell, and then after that, if there's no one that you're able to get like a clear shot at, like a clear shot that you'll most likely penetrate, then don't bother to shoot it. Just wait behind cover so that you can't get shot, and then you'll have all of your other shots left. And once you have those, then you're able to get all of your DPM out. And then when you're like say in like a 1v1 brawl and you're fighting against like another medium, say like a Panther 2 or whatever, and then you fire all 3 of your shots, and then let's say he still has like 1,000 hit, no, say like 600 hit points left. Don't shoot now, because then you'll only do 200 damage. Wait for the second shell, and then if you have time, then you can wait for the third shell, and then in total you'll do like 700 damage, which means you'll finish him off. But I usually like to wait for my second shell, because I don't wait for my third shell unless if there's like no one shooting at me, but I don't use my first shell, that's for sure, because then you have to wait another 6 seconds for only 240 damage, whereas you can wait for 6 seconds plus another just 4 seconds, and then you could do double that damage. So yeah, it's a little tricky to play, but that's the auto-reloader gun. So stats wise, it's got 240 average damage, which is 15 more, I think, than the P44 Pantera, which is a little bit, but it makes a lot of difference, because just 15 more added up times 3 for your entire magazine that you unload, then you're doing 45 more damage, which adds up a lot actually. And then so the standard penetration, this is with calibrated shells, is 189, which kind of lacks, especially compared to the Pantera at 203. So your standard penetration is a little low, but you have more premium penetration at 272, which is plenty. So you have no armor, and you have 39 average speed. So the mobility is really nice in this tank. It's got a top speed of 55 and a reverse top speed of 20. So, and it's got a good power to weight ratio of 23 because it's so light. But since it's so light, then it's got 0 armor. So you really need to be careful of enemy TDs and stuff. Like right when you start a game, then look on the enemy lineup, see what tanks they have, like RHMs, ISC 152s, and then make sure you're extra careful where those go. So consumables, just the standard stuff. They don't have adrenaline on auto loaders and auto reloaders, so I use speed boost. It helps get away in situations. Improved fuel, cheese, head, and cinnamon roll to help your stats a little on the tank. I load put extra ammo in it, because when I first bought this tank, I was kind of dumb and I only put my heavy loadout I use, which is like 15 to 20 standard ammo and 7 APCR. You need to load way more, because you shoot a lot of shells in this, and you need to load a reasonable amount of premium ammo too, because the standard ammo lacks a bit on penetration. So equipment, for sure you need the calibrated shells. This thing, there's no point in it. You get 34 damage per minute, but then you need that calibrated shells. You need the penetration. Defense systems, because you get nuked a lot by HE and your crew gets killed a lot. Improved optics, so you can spot enemies faster. Enhanced gun lane drive for the aiming time. The aiming time is really nice on this tank. That's one thing I forgot to say, is the dispersion is good at 0.317, but the aiming time 2.7 seconds, of course, with the equipments, but it's really good. And then you don't really lose the aiming times like when you're moving and stuff. So enhanced gun lane drive for sure. And then hit points. You don't have armor, so there's no point of getting 4% more armor when you don't have armor. So hit points for sure. And then engine accelerator, vertical stabilizers again for the aiming time. You could go for dispersion, but I'd say the aiming time is important because you're moving a lot. You're taking a lot of like this snapshot and peekaboom. So toolbox, of course, and consumable delivery system to use your repair kits more often. So let's just get into some live games now. I'll just do one live game today because most of the videos that do like 2 games in it, then it usually gets too long. It becomes like 20 minutes or something. Can you hear the lawnmowers? If so, then sorry. And then we got an S7, an Allen clan member on the enemy team. So
Time to roll out.
this tank is I play it like at the beginning. I always just go spot, and then remember you need to be careful what tanks need to be careful. So that T-30 for sure, because that thing can nuke me and take away like 900 HP. So I'm gonna go spot first, try to see anyone. I could go in the middle area too. That'd be better probably, because I could spot some heavies, but yeah, I'm gonna go there. We've also got the T-49 can also destroy us with hash. And then So there's a few things that we have to like really worry about. And then we want to target those and take those out, but also be extra careful, be mindful where they are. Okay, there's that T-30 and he might nuke us. Yep, he nuked us right there, so. But we're able to get all of our DPM out, and then we just unloaded our entire clip, which was like 700 something damage, but then we got hit by that Chimera, so we're pretty much dead already, so. We got 350 HP left, so. They're probably waiting. That's like one thing that, when you play the Leopard 1, people just like wait the entire time for you to peek out again, and then they have the HE loaded. And they literally just wait there, and then until you poke up again, and then they fire that HE, because they just want free damage. Same as in like RHMs and stuff. So, and that's the same with this Progetto 46, of course. So, when you think that they're waiting for you, then just reposition. You have speed for a reason, so. Since you don't have the armor, you have the speed, so you're able to flank around the entire map. So I'm just gonna go behind that T-30. I want to take out that T-30. Just 3 shots. My whole clip would take him. No, just 2 shots would take him out. But oh, he disappeared. Okay, there he is. Okay, just 1 shot takes him out. Okay, and then we're able to. Ow, I don't know how that is. Come on, auto aim. So I'm just I'm gonna wait for my other shell to load. He might be dead already that way. Okay, there's no. Oh, I should have. Okay, yeah. I'm able to get another shell on them and then possibly save my teammate. Yeah, so that's why you really need it. It's really important to wait for that second shell. If I didn't wait for that second shell and just fired the first shell, then my T-49 would be dead and I would have to face him. And I would have killed him, of course, but that's one less teammate. So I basically saved the T-49's life by doing that. So, track shot in the Chimera. Okay, that was. I shouldn't have used auto aim, but it's okay. We won the game already, and then you have this nice mobility, and the aiming time is really good there. So you're able to get a lot of shots in quickly. So that's the Progetto 46. Let me see. The video is 12 minutes long. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep it to 1 game because I don't think people enjoy watching a 20-minute video. But well, comment down if you prefer like a longer video with more like games in it, like the previous ones, or like a shorter video like this with just like 1 game in it. That would be about like 10 to 15 minutes long. I'm sure people would prefer that more. So, anyways, that's the Progetto 46. So, on sale right now, they have it for 8,500 gold or 10,000 gold with the bundle. I got the 10,000 one just because I had 0 credits when I bought it. I just bought like some tanks. So, if you have like a ton of credits, or like a reasonable amount of credits, just get the cheap one, 8,500 golds. The camo is like useless. It's just time-tested camo. Time-tested camo. They literally gave it out for free, I think, for one of the events. So, I think, but it doesn't even look. You just put any camo you want. It's not a legendary camo, and then it comes with your equipment. But if you have credits, then just buy the equipment yourself because you don't have to waste an extra 1,500 gold just for nothing. And then your avatar is useless, and you do come with 10x5 boosters, but they don't work on all tanks. They only work on this tank, which means you'll get some free XP and crew XP, but it won't help you in any grinds. So, if you have the credits, then just get the cheap Progetto 46. There's no point in getting this one. But if you have like no credits and like a ton of gold, whatever, then you can go ahead and get this one. So I'd say that, and then the Progetto 46, people say it's one of the most like OP tier 8 mediums or something, but that's probably only if you know how to play it, because I've seen a bunch of them that just don't know how to play it, and then they just like fire it as like a single shot tank or something, and then there's also the Chimera, which I might do a video on soon. Maybe I'll probably just wait for when it comes out on sale. But that's the Progetto 46, so hopefully this video like helped you decide whether you want to get this. There's a lot of like good deals on sale right now. There's the Progettos, of course, and then there's, well, the 121B, I don't have that and I'm not gonna get it. The VK, and then there's, of course, the Celestial Dragons, which I made a video on, and then Yeah. And then there's also these crates, but I'm just, you should watch Meadsy's 69s and, Droodle's videos on the T25 pilot crates. I'm not gonna make a video, I'm not gonna buy it for sure, but just don't buy it. Watch Meadsy's video on it, and you'll know. So that's it for today's video though, so hope you enjoyed. And if you did, then don't forget to like and subscribe, and comment down if you want any guides that you want in the future.